What's good, chat? What's good? Alright, bet. We're locked in. Testing, testing.
Reach this lean.
Yeah, we're live, chat. Let's go. Alright. Wait for some more people to join in here, and then I'm gonna start dropping the sauce. But yeah. Yeah, that's what we want. That's what we want. We want to get shredded, right? Who doesn't want to be shredded? Who doesn't want to look like a Greek god and reach their dream physique, right? Lose the stubborn belly fat. But you gotta be dialed in. You really gotta lock in on your macros. Your macros and your calories and everything. If you're not locked in with the calories and the macros, you're cooked. You are absolutely cooked. And then there's the micros, right? The micronutrients. Micronutrients, absolutely key. But I would say this: it goes calories, it goes protein, it goes macros, um, and then it goes micronutrients, right? But let's see. Hey, if you're looking to get absolutely shredded, figure out, what body fat you need to be at, or how long it's gonna take to get to your dream body fat, your goal body fat. Drop down your weight and your body fat right now. This will tell you how long it takes to get to where you want to go. Why is it not refreshing? Oh, it's not refreshing with my thing. Hold up. There we go. There we go. Does that work? Oh yeah. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. So you could literally just see, if I'm 185 and I'm 15% body fat, I put in these stats here. Boom. This is how long it's going to take me. It's going to take me 0.5%. Or you know what? Let's say I'm 187. At 187, boom. It would take me. It would take me like 13 weeks. Yeah, 13 weeks to 12%, which is pretty lean. Like when you're 12% body fat, you look crazy. You look diced. You look good. But the hard part is the calories, right? I got you. L EJ Luna, what's your weight and height? Or no, what's your weight and body fat? That's all I need. Your weight and body fat. If you put that in, we can see how long it's gonna really take to get to your goal. Let's see here. Let's see here. You're 6 feet. Perfect. And what do you want to get to? Like if you're 173 right now, 17% body fat. Trying to get to, we'll say 12. Oh, you want to get to 14? Alright, at 14 then. Let's see here. Boom. Boom. So that's 14 weeks. 14 weeks if you go slow. If you want to go somewhat faster, you could do this. You could do 0.75% or 1%. And yeah, and you get there in, you know, 9 to, like, I wouldn't go more than 1%. But yeah, so it could be within, we're looking at 7 to 14 weeks. Not too bad. I would typically recommend the 14-week one. That's going to be more safe, right? You're going to maintain more muscle mass, if you, especially because you're a somewhat lean guy. You know, if you were like obese or like really overweight, you can drop like four pounds in a week. But as you get leaner and leaner, you wanna slowly lose weight. Got you, man. And EJ Luna, do you have Instagram? If you want, I can send you this guide and I can send you a nutrition guide, because not only do the calories matter, the food matters. I've got a full nutrition guide breaking down the best foods to eat, like best fast food options, because you can totally eat fast food and still lose weight. Wendy's, Starbucks, Chick-fil-A, they've got in the nutrition guide, I've got a list of the best foods. So hit me up on Instagram. It's the same thing. It's just bryn.bertag. Message me there and I can send it to you. And that is going to be ideal. You do that, you know, you're because what I like to say, it's flexible dieting. Flexible dieting is the way to go. You're not stuck with chicken, rice, and broccoli. That's boring. Nobody, like that. You're not gonna have fun with your diet. You'll add me, okay? Bet. I'll send it to you right after this. I lost 15 pounds my first week, but now I'm losing like 1 pound. Is that normal? Absolutely. Yeah, because your body adapts. The metabolism adapts to the amount of calories and, you know, activity you do. So it will slow down over time. And basically, 1 pound a week is still really good. I would not worry about that. I would only worry about if you start to hit a plateau and your weight stops and you're not losing any more weight. Then you probably want to make adjustment. You probably want to drop down your calories lower or increase steps in cardio. But for the most part, like you're still working. Like you still have the momentum. So if you're doing it, like keep doing it. And John G, what's your goal? Like what are you trying to get to? Like what body fat are you trying to get to? You know, I like to say, if it's working, don't fix it. Or what's that one saying? How it goes? Forget how it goes, but like, there's no need to rush it any further if it's working already. Not sure about body fat, but you want to hit 200. What are you at right now? 200. The other cheat code is just hitting protein. 260. Okay, so if you had to say what body fat are you at now? Like if compared, like by looking at these pictures, what do you think it would be? Yo, let me see that spreadsheet. You want to see the time spreadsheet? This is it right here. If you're 17% body fat and you want to go to 14, this is typically how long it would take. 7 weeks. But right here, awesome. Yep, got you. Shortage, what are you doing? What are you trying to hit? 30%. Okay. Is that 145 at 5'6", 23 years old? Is that too low? I don't think that's too low. It's hard to say. I don't know what you look like. Do you like? Are you satisfied with what you see in the mirror, or do you want to get bigger? Right? Because you can always get more jacked, right? That's what I would always go for. that's how you stay motivated in the gym. If you get satisfied, then you won't really have much motivation. But if you're constantly trying to improve, you're gonna really want to level up. But let's see. All right, John. John, if you're 30% at 260, let me put this in real quick. 260. I'm curious how long it would take. And, you know, let's say you're trying to get to, yeah, we'll say 15% body fat. Boom. So that would mean it, according to this, it's saying around 207 you would be at 15% body fat. And so if you took 30 weeks going, like, I think this rate of loss is pretty ideal. So yeah, if you did, it would basically just take 30 weeks to get to that goal of 15% body fat. Not too bad. Oh, you gotta go? Yo, John, if you have more questions, you want more help with this, hit me up on Instagram. And if you want my nutrition guide, hit me up on Instagram. I can send that over. And that should help out as well. Yeah, it's just Bryn.Bertag. Bread? What about bread? Bread is optimal. Bread can work. 22% body fat at 255. Okay. Let's see. This is key because it really gives you a realistic time frame. It really tells you how long it's going to take to get to your goal. Because it's hard to know. It's hard to know, and you don't want to like stall out. It's very easy to stall out and to get distracted. You were 285, damn, 6 months ago, and now you're 255, damn. Well, let's go. That's awesome. Well, you're definitely making more progress. All right, I'm gonna put your stats in. So if you're 22% and you're 15 and you're trying to get to 15, you know, according to this, you would be around. It would take you about like 24 weeks, 16 weeks, and you would be at 226. So that's not too bad at all. Paperbound, do you think you can get there? The goal is 220. Do you think you could get to? Okay, yeah, that's a pretty solid goal. Let's freaking go. What are you doing right now? Are you doing are you tracking calories and weight training? You're 18, you're 176, and you're 20-ish. Okay. You need help? Got you. What do you need the most help with? Okay, if you're tracking calories and you're weightlifting, you're already doing the most important thing. Like those are the two. I would say maybe also, you know, your step count. Those are like the three number one things you need: steps, weight training, and tracking calories. A lot of people mess up and they'll do cardio instead of weightlifting, and they won't build any muscle, and then it makes losing weight harder. Because if you weight train, you boost your metabolism. But let's see. At Mo, if you're 20% and you're 5'4", oh wait, you're 176. Boom. Take you about 19 weeks. 19 weeks, not too bad. Watching you guys on here coming up on my own way. Wait, what are you talking about? Watching you guys. What do you mean by you guys? You might not be doing everything right. Okay. How many calories are you at currently right now? I'm 146, 5'6", 23, 19% body fat. Male, you want to be 14 with a good amount of muscle. Awesome. Alright, bet. Let's see. So if you're 146. 19, yeah, 19. And then 15. Boom. I'm putting the stats. Sweet. Okay, so yeah, it would just take 16 weeks. I would go for that. You know, you could be more aggressive. But 16 weeks is pretty realistic, and you'd be 134 pounds. That might be a bit low, but somewhere around that range is probably where you would need to be at. Not too bad, not too bad. Isidro, are you weight training at the moment? Oh, me and other streamers. Hey, let's go. Eating 1900 calories and 210. Awesome. I mean, that sounds pretty good. Nick, what goal are you trying to get to? Like, what's your weight and height, or what's your weight and body fat right now? Paperbound, if you want more help, message me on Instagram. I can send you my full nutrition guide, because you can still eat fast food and lose weight. The full guide breaks down macros and just like the best things to get, best fast food options. Besides that, it's really going to come down to your calories and macros. 5 days a week in the gym, running 4 miles throughout the week. PPL upper lower training. Okay, that split is like top tier. That's a W split. Appreciate the follow, Mo. Are you tracking calories? Easy Drug. Tracking now, doing 2,000 calories, close as you can to 250. Damn, that's a lot of protein. Well, yeah, that'll help for sure. That'll help you stay more full. So, yeah, protein solid. Protein is definitely solid. If you're still losing weight with that amount, then keep doing it. But paper bound, have you hit a plateau, or are you still losing weight consistently? Paul here, started at 336. I'm 291. Now walking every day, 8,000 steps, eating 1,300 calories. Holy shit. Okay, well, the 8,000 steps is great, but I think your calories are way too low, to be honest. I think your calories are way too low, because it's going to be very hard to build muscle with that amount. Paul, do you do any weight training at the moment? The issue is, yeah. You don't want to screw up your metabolism, and you don't want to lose muscle. That'll make things harder. You work on the go. What do you mean you work on the go? Are you saying you kind of eat whatever? I think, and some people want to do this. Some people like intuitively eating. They don't want to track. I don't think you need to track every day, but I do think if you get stuck in a plateau, like, tracking calories really shows you if you're under eating or overeating. Like, tracking calories can really help if you get stuck. But besides that, you can pretty much eat similar things every day and you don't need to track. That's what I do. Like, I just eat the same similar meals. I'll roughly track. If I go out, then I'll maybe try and track. But most of the time, I eat the same stuff every day or similar meals, so I don't really need to track. Not tracking anything, not yet. Wanted to wait on a plateau. Interesting. Then you might not be doing 1300s if you're not tracking. But wait, but are you weight training though, Paul? If you're not already weight training, man, I'm telling you, you gotta get on weight training. Results. Let me see. Was at a plateau with the higher calories you had me on, but I changed and meal prepped. Now you're seeing more results. Okay. Yeah. Every time, like, I recommend going higher in calorie, as high as you can, while still losing weight. But if you hit a plateau, then it's definitely the smart move to drop down your calories by like 200. So good stuff if you're meal prepping and that's working. Keep doing it for sure, but you'll definitely want to make sure you're either changing your calories or your steps and stuff like that. 164.59. You eat 100. You eat 1250. What's your goal, Ben 100? Are you just focusing on losing weight? Those calories just seem really low. Travel electrician, so it's made me not track my. Ah, got you. Okay. I see. Well, then maybe meal prepping can be key. Or just having protein shakes on the go. You take that to work. That can really help out a ton. Um, because yeah, or Easy Draw. Do you have Instagram? Because I can send you my fast food eating out guide. Basically, it shows the best high protein meals to eat when you get fast food. Because you can eat fast food and lose weight, but you just want to order the right option. So that's the way to do it, I would say, if you're on the go most of the time. I was at the gym 7 days a week, 35 minutes on the treadmill, now 45 days. Damn. Damn. Okay. You're. Are you still doing that right now? 7 days a week in the gym, 35 minutes on the treadmill? If it's working, keep doing it. Keep doing it, but that is a pretty good amount, I would say. I mean, at least you're not doing like an hour. Some people do like an hour, but like when you're doing the cardio and stuff, you just want to like gradually increase it over time. Let's see. Not to brag, but two of my teachers that are kind of Jack call me big guy. Okay. Let's go. No, that's a flex if your teacher calls you big. No, that hits different. But are you the most jacked kid in your school though? That's the real question. You got to be the biggest guy in your school. Paul, meaning I'm not really watching my protein. I track calories hard. Yeah, I need gym soon. I'm okay. Definitely, definitely get in the gym because, yeah, you'll look way better. You'll look more toned. It makes losing weight easier when you have more muscle mass. So, but yeah, if you're still losing weight, that's great. But you'll be able to make way more progress from weight training and hitting the protein goal. Use Paul. If you need more help with that, I can send you over like a good training split to do. Do you have Instagram? 3 hours a day, 7 days a week? What? Were you in the gym 3 hours a day? Holy shit. That's crazy. That's some David Goggins. Not a 4 to 6 day. Yeah. Okay, that's better. Yeah. Yeah. 3 days is crazy unless you're like, working in the gym and you're a personal trainer. But just doing a workout for 3 hours straight, that's a lot. That's a lot. I mean, if you're with the boys, are you saying you got bigger switching to 4 to 6 days a week? Are you saying you got bigger doing less, but you didn't lose weight? Got you. Not cut. Okay. Well, honestly, cardio is an added tool, but it's not even necessary. Like you could just walk. You could just get 8, 10K steps a day and lose weight just from that. And then, adding cardio on top of that can help sometimes, but it can also add more stress to your body. The real thing is not adding too much stress. Appreciate all the advice, man. Happy with chest and back, shoulders, not quads, but just not. Okay, so you're probably burning a lot of calories already. Paper bound, do you know how many steps you get? That's the way to go. That is the way to go. Yeah, as long as you can, too much. All right, then don't even worry about cardio. Like, if you get over 10K, or yeah, I would say like if you get over 10, like 15K, the cardio won't be that necessary. It really is going to come down to the nutrition. I mean, more can help as well, but if you notice like you're doing too much cardio to the point where you're getting weaker in the gym, then then you got to make a change. But the most plus 15 in holy shit, wow. That is that sounds like a lot of cardio. Paper bound, do you have good sleep though? Are you sleeping properly? You were 7 days, but now you're doing. So what are you doing now? Are you doing cardio now or just walking? And I will say, yeah, your chest, your shoulders. What else? Probably arms as well, and back is gonna be the most aesthetic muscle groups, right? If you're really trying to build like a movie star physique, Greek god physique, look like Thor, then you definitely want to focus on like upper chest, shoulders, things like that. So that's where I would prioritize that in your split. And if you're doing push pull legs upper lower, that's going to be a pretty good split to, hit all those right muscle groups. Now it's just going to come down to getting leaner. So making sure you're hitting the right calories. I'm telling you, once you make that switch to where you hit your protein goal like every single day, you're gonna look like a Greek god. That's the way to go. Easy Dro, yeah, Easy Dro. Do you want that nutrition guide? If you do, message me on Instagram and I got you. Too much. You're doing 15 incline in 7 days. I need help with the left pec starting to block out. What? Are you saying your pecs are uneven? That's wild. That is pretty wild. Then you probably okay. I mean, one thing you could do is like for instance like an incline dumbbell and then press like you could alternate, incline dumbbell and do more reps on the weaker side. But honestly, like if you're just lifting heavy over time, they really should balance out. I don't know why you would get um, like one side looking smaller than the other. It could be just in your head. It could be a slight difference. If it's not too much of a difference, I wouldn't worry about it too much. Everybody has like genetic imbalances. Like my left leg is slightly smaller than my right leg. So it's totally normal to have a slight difference. If it's really big, that's going to be annoying, but it's totally like it happens to everybody to have slightly, you know, muscle imbalances. Totally normal. Not the end of the world. It's really small. Okay, well then yeah, then you could do the incline dumbbell press or a dumbbell press, but like start with your left side, or you could do a machine chest press and start with that left side. I made right give up when left does now. My arm about the same. Okay, good stuff. Yeah, that's the way to go. Fake natural. What? You call me a fake natty, bro? No way. You don't have Instagram anymore? Okay, message me on TikTok then. I just can't send any like pictures or anything, but the best app to track calories is MyFitnessPal. Hands down, MyFitnessPal is top tier. I've heard another one is Chronometer. You can't find me on Instagram. It's Bryn.Bertag. Yeah, it should be the same thing. Let me see. I don't want to leak anything, but let me see. Yeah, if I just go to right here, that's the Insta. Shoot me DM here and I can send it to you. But macro factor is good, but you probably have to pay for that, right? See, the thing that's good about MyFitnessPal is that you don't have to pay for it. It's just completely free, and then you can use the barcode feature for free. Were you able to find this one paper bound? So it's just the same thing, and then I'll check out your DM after this. But MyFitnessPal is the best because it doesn't cost money. You can use the barcode scanner for free if you change your location. And then yeah, that's really all you need. You just need to like have a way to scan your food, see how many carbs, protein, and fats you're getting. What's up, bro? I'm down 35 pounds after graduating college. Let's go. Damn, were you drinking? You must have been drinking like crazy in college. I will say, I have most of my friends are in fraternities. They do a lot of partying, and it definitely makes it harder if you're drinking multiple times a week. The Barco thing got nerfed. How did it get nerfed? I'm telling, if you switch your location to like United Kingdom, you can still use the barcode feature. Oh yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Definitely can be quite stressful. Well, that's sick, bro. What are you doing right now? Are you trying to get leaner? Are you still trying to get leaner? Can't believe this guy's calling me a fake natty. Absolutely crazy. This was done in just 5 months. I lost 30 pounds. No supplements. I mean, I took the basic stuff, right? Creatine, anything like that. Maybe fish oil, maybe magnesium, but that was about it. And a vitamin D is a good one as well. Vitamin D is super super crucial for your testosterone, especially if you don't have access. If you don't have much sun where you live, definitely got to hop on vitamin D. You found it? Okay, bet. Yeah, I can send you the nutrition guide. But the thing is, a lot of these AI tracking apps, I'm not a fan. They're just not good enough yet. ChatGPT can even do it as well. Like Cal AI, it's not even worth it. It can be like off by like 400 calories. So the best thing to do is you can ask ChatGPT, send a picture, but most of the time I would just use my MyFitnessPal. Maybe in the future it'll get better, but right now, just not there yet. Not quite there yet. Or, if you really don't want to track, just focus on, more whole foods. But the thing is, this is where people go wrong. They'll say like, "Oh, I'm eating healthy. I just eat super healthy. Shouldn't I lose weight?" But the thing is, you can get fat and still eating healthy, right? I mean, most people know this, but like just because you get organic food doesn't mean you're gonna instantly lose weight. Now, I do think you should be trying to get as many whole foods as possible, as many organic, grass fed beef, eggs, grass-fed butter, yeah, pasture-raised eggs, salmon, things like that. You're gonna feel amazing, right? Because those have more micronutrients. But you still gotta make sure you're just hitting the macros you need to hit. That'll be key. Pre-workout and creatine, also in clomiphene. You're taking in clomiphene? Holy, no way. You're taking in clomiphene. Does that help with your testosterone? That's absolutely wild. Did you hop on because you had low testosterone? I wonder if there's any side effects with enclomiphene because that's why I don't think hopping on is really worth it. You can build a pretty good physique naturally. Like I'd only say like, it kind of makes sense if you get your testosterone checked and you've tried to do everything possible to boost it naturally. You still have low test. All right, maybe you do need some. Maybe you do need to take some steroids, but like if you're not trying to compete in bodybuilding, you can get amazing physique naturally. Yeah, like right now just one bottle. What made you want to hop on? What made you want to go to the dark side? It does sound tempting though. Taking a little bit of gear does sound pretty fun. I can't lie. The way these influencers make it sound. But then you also got to think about all the acne you get, the roid rage. I would say the acne, the gyno as well. Uh, you start lactating. Yeah, I don't know about that. I think that's got to be the worst part. Acne and gyno. And pinning it, and it's expensive. It's another thing you have to pay each week, and you have to pin it at the same time. And you have to get the right dosage. Sounds like a lot of work. Sounds like too much work. So I'd rather do the natural way and just thug it out. Right, eat micronutrient dense foods, boost the test naturally, get vitamin D. When you wake up, you get sunlight in your eyes. You reset your circadian rhythm. You get 8 hours of sleep. The sleep is the number one thing. Like, what's the point of taking gear if like you're not sleeping enough and shit like that? Paying each week is crazy. Is that facts, paper about him? Am I spitting facts? I think people are pretty quick to take a supplement before doing the fundamental things: the training, the sleep, the nutrition. You gotta have that in place. Like what I've noticed is, if you get 8 hours sleep, you can really fix your hormones just from doing that. Like your cortisol, that's the stress hormone. That's the one that's really can lower testosterone. You took gear 2 months into training. What? The okay, bet. Let's go. How is taking Tren? Is it worth it? No way. Did it fix your libido, paperbound? Did you get a high? Did you get higher libido? That low key is the move. If it gives you more drive, if it fixes your issues, you feel like you've got all this energy and shit. Southern Nutrition. I don't know who that is. Easy draw. I'll check out your DM if you message me. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. And isn't enclomiphene like the best thing to take, right? As your first cycle? It's not even. Is enclomiphene a peptide? Or is it actual considered a steroid? Because I'm pretty sure that's the best thing to take before testosterone, before anything else. It's just enclomiphene. But no, the best ways to boost it naturally is just like getting sunlight, getting the sleep, vitamin D, micronutrient dense foods. And another thing, getting carbs. The thing is, it makes it really hard to have high testosterone when you're cutting down. When you're in a calorie deficit, it is harder to sometimes have higher testosterone. Depends on where you're at. If you're super obese and you're above 20% body fat, you're gonna have low testosterone. Now, if you get lean, like this guy, 8%, he might have low testosterone. Because when you get too lean, it fucks up your hormones sometimes. If your diet is too intense, or like you're just starving yourself, that's gonna fuck up your hormones. So like the sweet spot, I would say, is like the 10 to 15%. That's why it's so important after a cutting phase to do a reverse diet. Slowly bump up your calories. If you stay in a calorie deficit too long, you're gonna tank your hormones. So after the cut, like once you get lean, this is where people mess up. Once you get lean, you got to do a reverse dieting phase. You don't want to binge eat. You don't want to eat whatever. You want to stay around your maintenance calories. You want to work your way up to your maintenance calories. Then you can be lean comfortably. 10-15 is the best. Is the best. Yeah, for sure, for sure. First type. You wanted to cut 2. Wait, what do you mean you were? What were you doing? What were you doing, Paperbound? Where can I send mine? Austin, tell me your weight and your body fat, and I can calculate it for you. Or message me on Instagram, and I can send you this full guide if you want it. How can I stay consistent about my calorie deficit? I'm like 18%, but I want to be at least 12%. It's gonna come down to a couple of things. It's like your meals. Like you gotta make sure you're enjoying your diet. If you go too strict, if you just eat chicken, rice, and broccoli, you're gonna want to give up. It's gonna be too hard, right? Also, I would go a low key like calorie deficit. I would do a 2 to 500 calorie deficit. Start small. It's gonna be easier. It's gonna be more sustainable. And if you have more fiber and more protein, you're gonna be full. But Jonathan, do you have Instagram? I can send you a full nutrition guide that could help. What do I need? What do I need to send? I wasn't listening. Oh, just send your weight and your body fat, and I'll calculate it for you. I will calculate. I will tell you how long it takes to get to your goal body fat. Is Chipotle good bulking fat? Absolutely. Chipotle is like one of the best if you're bulking. It's clean. You know, you're gonna hit your protein goal. You're gonna get some good carbs. Mexican food. I mean, if you're getting Taco Bell, you might get a little fat. But like Chipotle is good. I mean, you can even get um, um, great stuff at Taco Bell. It all depends on your calories and macros, and that's what I've got in the nutrition guide as well. The best things to eat at Taco Bell. But yeah, like if you were bulking, I would get rice. I would get chicken, maybe avocado, but definitely double chicken and rice. Probably some salsa, some veggies. There you go. You're locked in. You're getting huge. You're 137. You think you're 11%. What's your goal, Austin? Like, do you want to get leaner? Sweet man, I'll check it out after this. How long will it take you to go to 18%? What's your Insta? My Instagram? Brenda.Bertag. Boys, we're trying to get to 10K followers. I've been on a grind for a long time, but we're getting there. Oh, wait. Right here, right here. Yeah, so if you wanted this guide here or my nutrition guide, hit me up and I can message it to you. You were eating one bowl of Chipotle a day? That is absolutely insane. Yeah, that is absolutely insane. Working out 3 hours, one bowl of Chipotle, that sounds miserable. That's brutal. But it sounds like you got a way better routine now if you're doing 4 to 6 times a week. You know, it's just more sustainable. It's not necessary to go 7 days. You need the rest day as well. Thoughts on binge eating during the dieting from time to time during a dieting phase? Yep. I mean, I've definitely struggled with binge eating a lot. That's why I got this big. That's why I got to 21% body fat was from binge eating. So I think it can absolutely set you back. I mean, it's gonna happen sometimes if you struggle with it in the past. It will happen. You know, I think there's a couple days where you can allow it. You know, like if it's Christmas, if it's your birthday, then it makes sense. But if this is happening every week, which it was for me, you got to cut it out. You got to find a way to really lock in. And most of it comes down to your mindset, your mental health if you're more stressed out. And the thing that helped me was going to bed earlier. So if you go to bed earlier, you really just have a good meal. You're hitting your protein goal. You're going to feel better. You're going to feel like not binging as much. But most of the time, when you binge eat, at least for me, it happened at night. It happened while I was watching TV. And so when I just went to bed earlier, it made it easier. And you got to have a strong drive. You got to really be wanting to get lean. That will motivate you the most. How long will it take me? Wait, Jonathan, what's your weight right now? It's hard to go to bed earlier, but I sleep hard when I do. Then do it, bro. Do it. That will boost your testosterone so much. It is absolutely hard. It is fucking, but it's worth it. It's worth it to get jacked, right? I think I'm 20%, but I'm so skinny. I don't know. What's your hmm? What's your weight right now? Useless. Yep, that's facts. That's definitely facts. Uh, Alessandro. Alessandro, what are you doing right now? Are you focusing on getting lean? Will walking more benefit me as well? Absolutely. Walking more will benefit pretty much everybody, unless you're getting more than 15K steps. All right, the health benefits from walking actually comes from less than you think. Probably 8 to 10K steps. You get all like the cardiovascular, longevity health benefits. Now, once you go from once you go like over 15K steps, you don't get any more health benefits. It just helps with, losing weight for the most part. But also it takes a lot of time. So if you can get 15K steps, cool. It works. But really all you need is like 8, 10K to get the health benefits. I'm 15% body fat, but don't look like that picture because I'm skinny fat. How do I do body recomposition? You probably want to be in a slight calorie deficit then, like a tiny bit. Like a small deficit, like 200 calorie deficit, something like that, and then weight train, get stronger in the gym, hit your protein goal, 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. The main thing would be progressively overloading. If you do that, you will look absolutely insane. Jerry, are you tracking your calories in weightlifting right now? That's the most important thing, probably. How much does your coaching cost? I've got multiple different options. It really depends on what you're looking for and the time frame you want. But Cigar, if you're interested, fill out the application in my bio, and we can hop on a call. Figure out what's best for you, or just message me on Instagram, and I can send you some more guides and things like that. But that's the best way to go. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, and if you check it out, I'll respond right after this. Honestly, it's been a month and I'm already seeing progress by doing what you said. Let's go. Love to see it, bro. So wait, are you in a slight calorie deficit right now? That's probably what you need to be. You probably just need to, keep going. Keep going, keep staying consistent with it, and then you'll get there. 196.3. What's your goal? Is it bad to do 25K steps a day? Damn, that's a lot. I don't think that's bad. It's only bad if you notice your weight training sessions are like just ass and like you're getting fatigued. But if you're still getting stronger in the gym, you're hitting 25K steps a day, that's fine. But Nabil, are you weight training? If you weight train, it's key. It's key for weight loss. Boosting your metabolism. Yeah, the issue there would be like if you're just tired all the time from doing all those steps. I'm 10%, but I weigh 130. What should I do to gain weight? Ooh, calorie surplus. Tyson, what's your height? Whatever you're doing right now, and if you're not gaining weight, you probably just want to increase your calories by 200. You go to the gym 5 times a week with incline treadmill. All right, let's see. 5 times a week, incline treadmill, 15 incline. All right, but that's perfect. But okay, Nabil, are you getting stronger in the gym, or do you notice your strength is kind of like the same? Let's see, 6'1", 130. Boom. Yep. So if you want to gain weight, probably need 2,600. If you're already doing 2,600 calories, you need like 2,800. That's the way to go. But I feel like bulking is so easy. I could bulk just like that. Like if I really wanted to, I could eat 5K calories a day. Got you, man. Got you, Tyson. Yeah, and if you're interested, hit me up on Instagram. I can send you the full nutrition guide for building muscle. Currently cutting, it's kind of the same. I'm aiming for 12% body fat. I'm currently at 14%. Okay. Okay, and what weight are you right now, Nabil? That's not too bad. Like, I bet you could get to 12% very, very quickly. You're not far off. But it depends on what your weight. If you tell me your weight, I can put it in. I can tell you how long. Okay, 72 kgs. How many 72 kgs, what is that? What is that in pounds? 158. 158. 14. At 12. All right. So according to this, boom, boom, we're looking at, yeah, 11 weeks. 11 weeks to get to 12% body fat. Let's go, bro. You think you can do it, Nabil? You think you got it? 11 weeks locked in. Hmm. And then it depends what your calories, what your calorie deficit is. But like, if you just keep sticking with it, it's a lot. I mean, yeah, it's like another 10 pounds. It could be less. You could see it. You could see it less. Yep. Yeah. I mean, psh, bro, if you're walking 25K steps, it makes sense. So that's pretty good. Are you losing about a pound per week? If you're losing about a pound per week, keep doing what you're doing. What do I gotta send you? Eli, send me your weight and body fat. If you tell me your weight and body fat, then I can tell you how long it's gonna take to get shredded or to get to your goal. That's the ultimate way to go. I mean, if you have the time, I mean, my dad will get like 30K steps a day, but that's because he runs 5 miles a day. If you have the time, go for it. But most people just don't have the time to get 25K steps. There's weight training, treadmill, 25K steps. Also stand up for like 12-hour days. What do you do for work? Do you work an active job? 216, 14%. All right, bet. Let's see. I'll say you're trying to get to 12. If you're trying to get to 12, boom. 11 weeks. 11 weeks you'd get to 204. Not too bad at all. Eli, you think you can do it? You work in a clothes shop. Oh, okay. You can't sit down. Hey, that's the ultimate hack. You just work an active job and then you get shredded. But you can't out-train a bad diet, right? Everybody knows. Everybody knows you could do all the training in the world. If your nutrition is out of order, it won't work. So, yeah. If you're interested in Nabil, hit me up on Instagram. Message me there and I can send you my full nutrition guide. Because the calories matter, but so does like the food quality. You got down to 6 before? You got down to 6%? God damn, you must be huge. Are you natty? Oh wait, I didn't mean to click on your profile. You're natural? That's impressive, bro. How long have you been lifting for? Oh, got you, got you. And they were Marines. Is that how you got shredded? Did you get leaner from being in the Marines? You look at the micronutrients, well, perfect, bro. You're already doing it then. Holy shit. That's absolutely wild. You were really out there. Really in the trenches. Absolutely insane. Holy shit. That's some David Goggins type shit. Absolutely wild. Damn, what are you doing right now? Are you just main gaining? Or are you trying to get leaner? Maybe that's the ultimate hack. That's what they should do for fat people. They should just send them to the Marines. Or send them to fat camp. Like the show The Biggest Loser. That was absolutely insane. Perfect, perfect. I see. Okay, so you're just maintaining. That's honestly the way to go. Once you build a physique that you're pretty satisfied with, best thing to do is main gain from there, probably. You know, unless you're like competing in a bodybuilding show or something like that. That is the way to go. Start bulking, or should I really cut down? Now, I would go for it. If that lower stomach belly fat really bothers you, just cut it out. Like, just let's go for it. Go for 12%. I mean, if you start the bulk while you're leaner, you'll be able to bulk for longer. So I would go for it. It sounds like you're already cutting. You're almost there. Might as well just push it out a little longer, and get rid of the lower belly fat. Wait, how many reps can you do with 225, Eli? I was able to get 11 the other day, but I think the most I've done was like 13. 12 or 13. Some people can do like 20 reps, which is absolutely ridiculous. I'm curious. I just feel like if you can do 10 reps with 225, that's pretty insane. And the biggest problem with cutting too, if you cut too hard, holy shit, 21 reps. Jeez. That's ridiculous. How many reps can you do like now? Zero reps with 225? Hey, Nabil, once you start the bulk, you'll get there. After the cutting phase, you go into a bulk, you got that 225. That's hard when you're cutting. 11 right now? Okay, bet. Yeah, that's what I just got. Damn, that's crazy how much the difference is though when you lose weight. Yeah, your body fat, like, it really helps with your pressing strength so much. Same here. The most I've done is 325, but I'm trying to get back to like 315. Like right now I could probably do 295 with bench. And yeah. So I'm low key doing the same thing, just kind of maintaining, trying to get stronger and leaner at the same time. I miss it though. I miss being able to bench 315. It felt nice. But at the same time, like I think I was a little fluffier when I did it. Not by much, but by a little bit. So I'd rather be leaner, have that balance. Eli, do you post on social media too? Do you because you got 13K, are you doing like coaching, or do you just post for fun? My max bench was 340 at peak bulk. That is absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. Now you gotta get to 340 while staying the same, staying lean. Oh, that was years ago. Got you. Bro, if you're jacked, you could do one-on-one coaching. And if you're not in the Marines anymore and you're just doing the blue collar job, but if you're doing that full time, and that's all you need really. But if you want to get maybe even more money, you could probably do coaching. You're probably jacked enough. But I will say it does take a lot of time. But it's pretty lit. It is pretty lit, I will say. Helping people get absolutely jacked and shredded. It's the way to go. But appreciate the support, boys. And we're going hard on YouTube as well, right? Do you smoke at all? No. No, I do drink here and there. but no, not really a fan of smoking. I get too chill. Hey, appreciate it, Nabil. Appreciate the support. And Nabil, if you have more questions, message me on Instagram. Hit me up on Instagram, and I can send you some guides and stuff that I've made. Appreciate the support though. Don't smoke here. You know, maybe I'll have a cigar, but that's about it. That is about it. I'm not a fan of weed. Hey, appreciate the support. Let's go. All right, chat. I'm about to end it here. Like I said, you know, if you want to absolutely transform your physique, drop 20, 30 pounds in 90 days to 6 months, apply for coaching first looking about. If you want more guides and stuff, you got questions, message me on Instagram. Peace, boys.
It's done.
Supplements for anxiety. So
What's up, fellas? So I just thought, fuck it, I'm going to record this big-ass testimonial for Bedin. My name is Kasparos.
Yo, Kasparos, this is exactly what happens when you build such a good amount of trust by people, you know, like, bro,
I've been taking and why I haven't been fully honest and transparent with you guys. And even worse than that, only am I going to expose what I've been taking, expose exactly what I've been giving my clients. Just apologize in advance for anyone I've let down. I know this video might come across a bit shocking, but I just want to let you guys know the truth. So first up, what I've been taking as well as giving my clients has been 200 grams of protein every single day. I know some of you guys might say that's a crazy high dose, that I need to go to a doctor, get my liver checked. But honestly, this is what's going to get you the best results. I'm here to make as much gains as possible. I don't really care about my health in the short term. Second up, I've been taking 100 cc's of 6 days a week strength training. Now I know what some of you guys might say, that seems like a lot. You're really putting yourself in danger with that high of a dose. In retrospect, I can appreciate that. It might be a little bit too much. If you want to make gains fast, this is what I would do. Again, this is not medical advice. And last up, guys, I've been taking a gram of consistency every single week. Not taking more than a week off of my training or my protein. Sometimes I'll throw in an extra 500 milligrams of 10K steps every single day. Again, guys, I just want to apologize, and from here on out, I'm going to be 100% transparent and honest. Sorry if any of you guys feel let down after seeing my results or my client results. I know they're kind of hard to believe. This could be a new chapter in my career as a fitness coach and as an Instagram micro celebrity. So again, I apologize.
Bye.